Today I'm going to talk about some of the things I love about being a software engineer. Let's jump right into it. First thing I love is problem solving and building new things. I come from an engineering background, so I love to solve interesting problems and build solutions. Software development is very fulfilling in both fronts. The satisfaction of mind to have a new problem to solve, cracking open a code editor, and testing out our newly developed programs in short order never gets old. In my opinion, the most important trait to being a successful developer is to be curious and a critical thinker. Another thing about being a software developer and tackling a new solution is that the process has little to no friction. Unlike other STEM careers where you may need to design a model, get a bill of materials set, and then wait for shipments before you can truly develop a solution, whereas in software, it's just your own brain and a computer. It doesn't get much easier than that. Lastly, the types of problems that you can solve with software is almost limitless, and that isn't necessarily true with other technical careers. The next thing I love is incremental improvement. As someone that enjoys constant improvement both personally and professionally, software development is a great career because every software change you check into source code is a learning opportunity to not only learn more from yourself, but also to learn from the team around you. My growth technically over the last 5 years is immense. When I go back and look at my old code, I shake my head because since then, I've learned hundreds of new techniques that would have been better to use. The short feedback loops being a software developer provides is an efficient learning mechanism and gives you tons of opportunity for growth. The next thing I love about software development is its fast pace. Usually the problems you are trying to solve are short-lived and you are on to the next thing quickly. Always having something new to look at keeps things fresh and reduces your possibility for burnout. There have been a handful of 12 to 18 month projects I've worked on over the years, but I've always had some smaller back of the burner items to look at during downtime to keep things interesting. In software development, release cycles and sprints are short relative to other fields' life cycles. I really enjoy that. I don't think I'd ever be able to work in academia or get a PhD where I need to hone in on a specific problem for years at a time. Next, software development is a rewarding career. Make no mistakes about it, most people get into software development as a career because of the high compensation potential. Finding a six-figure job in software isn't very difficult, especially after a handful of years of experience. Putting the financial rewards to the side, writing software can be quite rewarding personally as well. You can make a large impact on things you build either through work or in your free time. You can work on open source projects that impact the lives of many, or make fellow developers' life significantly easier. The next thing I love is creativity and ability to try new techniques. There is no one way to solve a problem with software, which enables a developer to get creative with how they want to go about writing their solution. There's definitely better techniques than others for specific scenarios, but you can try out different things and see what works best. There are so many tools available to you and different programming languages that you can test out. For example, I'm learning cloud tools and techniques in my CS Master's Degree program, which gives me some new tricks to pull from in the future if the right problem comes along. Another thing I love is that days go by fast. When you get into the groove working on writing up a solution, you can put your head down and code for hours without stopping. I have found that days when I have an interesting problem to work on in an open block of time, those days fly by. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.